Working in teams offers great potential for creativity, productivity and collaboration. And of course we all know from working in teams that the other side of it is that there's great potential for conflict, frustration and wasted time and effort. Sometimes you wonder if it's all worth it, if it wouldn't be easier for me to just go and do it myself. The good news is that there are a few basic principles that if we understand them and can discipline ourselves to follow them, can help us to get those really good results that are the ideal from situations where we are working in teams. And inevitably, we do find ourselves working in teams more and more often. We can help you in this area of team development in a couple of important and practical ways. One is with the team management profile. The team management profile was developed in Australia and it's now used around the world by organisations large and small. It's based on a couple of important principles. One is that when you look at teams, there's a range of ways in which we can describe the sort of work that teams typically do and the people in those teams do. So we've got types of work. And then we've also got the people who do that work. So we've got different types of people. And when you put those together, you come up with preferences. And if you think about the people that you work with, you can see that there are different strengths and limitations that we all bring to it, different areas of interest and areas that we're not so interested in. And by appreciating, identifying and understanding those, and understanding who is in the team, who's got those preferences and strengths, we can work out where our team's strengths are and where we might have some gaps. It also helps if you've got one or two people who are a bit different to the rest of the team, which you inevitably get. And rather than seeing them as threats to the team or as mavericks or people who just don't understand, we can understand that they're actually bringing some important perspectives to us. So the team management profile is a really great way to bring a team together in a very positive way to develop and improve their performance. Another instrument we can use is the Myers-Briggs type indicator. This has been around for a long, long time. The Myers-Briggs type indicator looks at and describes the normally occurring differences between people. And it doesn't take long as you work in a team to realise that people have different styles about the way that they express themselves, the way that they organise themselves, or in some cases don't organise themselves, the ways that they take in information and make decisions. And the MBTI, as it's known, is a way of assessing those differences and providing very positive feedback, because there's no one right or wrong way to be. There's no best combination of personality preferences. The strength for a team is having a diversity of those that we can draw on, and in understanding those differences, not just within the team, but as we work with clients external to the organisation. And really importantly, one of the great strengths of the MBTI is about its self-awareness, that in understanding ourselves better, which is the foundation of emotional intelligence, we can then move on to respecting and working with and managing the relationships that we have with other people much more effectively. A third way that we can help with team development is through something called action learning. Action learning's been around for a long time and it goes under a number of different guises. The way we work with it is this. You bring a team together, a small group of people, up to about, say, 8. And what you do is you look for one individual within that team who's got a particular issue or problem that they're working with that they haven't been able to resolve, something that's important and urgent to them. And then through a process of questioning, disciplined questioning, and coaching the group through the process, the rest of the group actually supports that individual, that team member with the problem to find a solution. It's always driving towards action. Action learning is about asking good questions, getting a broad understanding of what the issue is and what the options might be, and always driving towards action. It's amazing how much you can achieve in a well-disciplined, supportive environment through action learning, getting great results that the individual couldn't come to on their own and certainly not within that time frame. So we can help you with an action learning approach. And the other great thing about action learning is that it's not just about the problem and the solution that's immediately at hand. Because as a team asks good questions and listens to the options that are being put, as they understand more about what the issues are, and as they contribute their own thinking in a disciplined and supportive way, you're actually generating teamwork. You're not just talking about it, you're actually doing it. And that's one of the great results that comes out of the action learning approach. So whether it's action learning, the Myers-Briggs type indicator, or the team management profile, we can help you with these various approaches to developing greater performance within your workplace teams.